Please rise if you are able. If you are able, please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command, car ton bras s'est porté l'épée, il s'est porté la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Please be seated. Welcome, graduates, family, friends, and honored guests to Convocation at the University of Waterloo. My name is Vivek Goel, and it's my honor to serve as President and Vice Chancellor and to join the Chancellor in presiding over today's ceremony where we celebrate our graduates and their accomplishments. Thank you to Hope Pembe, our anthem singer today. As we begin today's celebrations, I want to acknowledge that Convocation is a special time for our community. I ask that we all remain respectful of this celebration and of each other during our time together today. To our graduates, today we recognize your hard work, dedication, and accomplishments. You will cross the stage today having gained more than the lessons learned in the classroom or lab. You have built relationships and made positive contributions to the university and our surrounding community. I see many family members, friends, and supporters of our graduates here in the audience and watching online. You should also be recognized for your important roles in supporting our graduates throughout their academic journey. Graduates, let's give a hand to your supporters. Also want to acknowledge that our world has faced some big challenges over the last few years. Global issues continue to affect our community in different ways and have played a part in shaping your experiences here. Through it all, you demonstrated resilience and perseverance. These attributes will serve you well as you enter the next phase of your lives. Today's celebration is based on tradition. The Haudenosaunee peoples also have a rich and vibrant culture that embraces knowledge sharing. As such, it is important to reflect and acknowledge that the University of Waterloo's campuses in Waterloo, Kitchener, and Cambridge are situated on the Haldimand Tract, land 6 miles on each side of the Grand River, granted to the Haudenosaunee of 6 nations. The land inside and surrounding the Haldimand Tract, including our Stratford campus, is the traditional territory of the Attawandaron, Anishinaabe, and Haudenosaunee. I also acknowledge and recognize this area is now home to many diverse First Nation, Inuit, and Métis groups. As part of today's ceremony, a number of Indigenous components play a prominent role. Their inclusion reflects our commitment to truth and reconciliation. Our new Eagle staff led our procession today ahead of our mace. The mace is a traditional symbol of European origins, while the Eagle staff reflects the wisdom, strength, and honor of those that carry it in representation of nations across Turtle Island. The Chancellor and I are also proud to wear Indigenous beading on our regalia and are grateful to Marilyn Sutherland, a Cree master beader from Kitchener, for her work in adorning our robes. And my Thunderbird is joined by a Blue Jay today. Go Jays. And the Blue Jay is a native bird. We will open this ceremony with a special Indigenous opening. It is my privilege to welcome the Cedar Hill Singers and Mayangan Henry, Indigenous Knowledge Keeper. As they make their way to the podium, I would like to extend a special thank you. Elder Henry provides a special Indigenous opening and closing to all of our ceremonies. His words serve an important role in the reconciliation process, and I have seen the impact they have on our graduates, our guests, and our university.
See his pendant? Another Blue Jay. Awesome. Okay. Ani, Bujo, Sego, Danse, Sagoli. Just a couple of words in Indigenous language. If you have never heard it before, they're all greetings. And just like the drum that you heard, I don't know if you felt the same thing as I did, but when that drum sounds, when you were in the womb with your mother, first thing you heard was that heartbeat. And that it's a comforting sound. Our children, when they're born at a time of birth, sometimes they take them right to the powwow, and the children sleep really comfortable next to that drum because it gives them security, it gives them strength. And the drum that you heard, Cedar Hill, they've been in our community for a long time, helping our people remember and to carry forward our beautiful traditions. In fact, they're training our young people in the community. I'm so honored that they do, and they bring so much happiness to our community. Gladwin Badger, who carried the Eagle staff, this term, this number of convocations, held our first Eagle staff that was presented on September 30th to the university. We feel so honored that it's able to come on stage with you, because it wasn't that long ago when we weren't able to join you at events like this. You've probably heard of the residential schools and that era, but during those times, Canada wouldn't acknowledge Indigenous people. In fact, they wouldn't let us come to university. We couldn't get a post-secondary education. We couldn't hire a lawyer. We couldn't stand in groups of 3 or more in Canada. That was against the law. And when they went out west, the peyote or those ceremonies that they had were outlawed. So It's nice that we're here today, being able to join you on your special day to bring a great opportunity to bring this nation together in comfort. So today, we just want to say it's been amazing to watch you, and now to watch you cross the stage. It's going to be tremendous, and we're going to share that moment with you. It's so delightful to me, your family, and the family that maybe aren't with you anymore. I think about those who might have had to move on to Creator's World, maybe during your time here at the university. But we think about them now as inspiration. They still want us to succeed and give us strength to do what we need to do. And so I think about those ancestors now and how important they are still to us each and every day. I want to say to you that the university that you chose made a major, major contribution to reconciliation. So I'd like to thank the leadership, of this university for taking a stance. They've seen the history that I just talked about, and they want to help us change the future for all of us. And finally, we're at a place where we can feel that comfort of being able to join you on this special day. With that said, looking forward to watch you cross the stage, watch your families smile as you do this very important role. And thank you for allowing us to be here today. Miigwech.
Thank you, Elder Henry. And thank you to our Cedar Hill singers. This is the 5th of our 5 convocations this weekend. I know we're going to thank all of you, but I want to take a moment and give a big round of applause to our convocation procession here. They're the ones that are going to robe you and get you decorated as you get your degrees, and they've done a fantastic job all weekend. And of course, to all our incredible volunteers and ushers that have made this whole weekend and today perfect and special for all of us. Thank you very much. Now's the time. Graduates, families, friends, and faculty. What a joy to see all of you gathered here today to celebrate one of life's happy milestones. Congratulations to the class of 2025. I'm Jagdeep Singh Bachir, and it's been the honor of my life to serve as the 12th Chancellor of the University of Waterloo. Thank you. My personal connection to this great institution goes back to exactly the time when the Blue Jays won the first World Series. That's when I got my undergrad. Waterloo is where I earned all 3 of my degrees. It's where my mind opened up and where I began to believe that anything was possible. Whenever I return to campus, it feels like coming home. It also feels like coming home because my mom and dad live in Waterloo after having been teachers in the local high schools here for the last 35 years teaching science. And of course, I get to enjoy my Tim Hortons cup of coffee, which they don't have where I live. Now, some of you know this about me. I live in 2 worlds. My day job is with the University of California, where I manage close to 300 billion Canadian dollars as the university's chief investment officer. So I'm both Canadian and American. I was born and raised in Nigeria until I was 15. Thank you. When my family moved to Waterloo, 2 days after arriving in Canada, I started my mechanical engineering degree here. But Canada has always felt like home. And at the same time, I've carried pieces of each place with me. Nigeria, Canada, the US, and of course, India, through my family roots. At times, I wondered if that made me divided
pulled in too many directions. But over the years, I've realized it's the opposite. This mix of cultures and identities isn't a burden. It's a gift. It's taught me that life isn't about sticking to one fixed path or one fixed identity. It's about adapting. And that's what I want to talk to all of you about today. Look, here's the truth. Life is beautiful, but life is change. Think about your own journey. When you first enrolled here and you had dreams for the University of Waterloo, the world looked very different. You had a plan when you arrived. And then you lived through a pandemic, you've seen climate shocks, you've seen wars, world-changing elections, you've actually watched artificial intelligence explode onto the scene, and you've had to adapt fast to new technologies, new classes, work environments, and new expectations of you. And yet, look at all of you. You're here, stronger, smarter, and more capable. That's what adaptability does. Leaders tell me this all the time. The number one quality they look for in future employees, it isn't coding skills or finance skills or modeling skills or perfect resumes. It's adaptability. Waterloo graduates, and I speak from a little bit of experience here, know how to adapt. This is an institution that pushes our students to be bold, curious, unconventional. We're known for our entrepreneurial spirit and for producing graduates that are ready for the workforce. And one key trait that our students have that grounds this reputation is adaptability. The ability to learn, unlearn, relearn, to pivot when the ground shifts beneath you. And the ground is shifting, not just for you, but for nations. Look at Canada and the United States. Our countries share the world's longest undefended borders, the deepest trading relationship, and a history of partnership. But today, that relationship is being tested. Policies shift, politics shift, priorities shift. And yet, through every shift, Canada has found strength, not in size or in power, but in adaptability. How many times have you heard the word tariffs this year? So what should Canada do? Adapt. Find opportunity in uncertainty. Stay true to our values: fairness, openness, decency, while adjusting to a world in motion. That's how Canada has always thrived. Not by standing still, but by evolving, by building bridges, by staying resilient. Which is not about avoiding storms. It's about learning to dance in the rain. And that, graduates, is your lesson too. Adaptability is your superpower. I actually did research for my PhD here at Waterloo on this very matter, and I found that what truly counts when you're starting a new venture, or you're looking for a job, or you're excelling in a career are three attributes: skills, experience, and ability. Your years at Waterloo are giving you the skills and the experience. That's maybe 1/3 of the equation. But by far, the most important part of any success equation is ability. And I'm not talking about your ability to write killer code. I'm talking about what you're capable of. areas in which you will likely excel, areas that maybe you've never considered. When I was a kid, I dreamed of being an aeronautical engineer. That's why I studied mechanical engineering. I did all my work terms learning about planes. I thought I was going to work in the aerospace industry. I loved planes, and I still do. But aeronautical engineering wasn't the career I chose. I studied management sciences for my master's and my doctorate, and then I became an entrepreneur and I got a job in finance. It just happened. So I pivoted. I changed. I tapped into abilities I wasn't even aware I had. All this is to say that the world you're stepping into, it isn't static. Many of you will work in jobs that you have not trained for. Many of you will work in jobs and companies that don't even exist today. And some of you will invent those jobs yourselves. Artificial intelligence, quantum computing, robotics will keep remaking industries. Climate change will demand bold solutions. Geopolitics will keep surprising us, and not always in ways we like. Your challenge and your opportunity is not just to withstand change, but to shape it. To see disruption as invitation. Uncertainty as possibility. Adaptability isn't weakness. It's strength, it's courage, humility, and curiosity. It's the difference between surviving and thriving. So class of 2025, whether you go on to build some incredible companies, or you serve in public life, or you discover breakthroughs, or you win a Nobel Prize, or you care for others, your ability to adapt will define your impact. Don't fear change. Lean into it and lead through it. Adapt boldly, adapt wisely, and adapt with purpose. Now, before I close, here's another piece of advice. Never forget the community that raised you. Stay connected to this university. Be a Waterloo ambassador wherever you go. Let's also acknowledge your many supporters, the people who helped get you here. They propped you up, even when you didn't see the hands or the shoulders on which you rested. Be grateful for your parents, your grandparents, siblings, mentors, your friends, your partners, your professors, and everyone that got you here today. Please thank them. Hug them. Take photos. Celebrate them. Trust me, if we could give out honorary degrees in patience, don't you think we'd give one to every one of them? Graduates, you're ready. You have what it takes. The world is waiting. Not for you to just fit in, but for you to adapt, to innovate, to lead. Congratulations, class of 2025. You make us very proud. It is now my pleasure to welcome Jennifer Gilles, Associate Provost of Campus Support and Accessibility, to the podium. Jennifer, welcome.
Mr. Chancellor, I present Matthew Erickson. For more than 40 years, Matthew Erickson has been a trusted leader and advocate of the University of Waterloo community. He began as a student in 1984 and graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology in 1987. His early involvement in student affairs, including service as Vice President of the Federation of Students, set the stage for a career grounded in advocacy and care. As ombudsperson and later as Staff Relations Coordinator in Human Resources, Matthew approached complex situations with fairness and compassion. His most enduring contribution came as the founding director of the Conflict Management and Human Rights Office. Over 3 decades, he expanded its services to address human rights complaints and interpersonal conflict. Through mediation, consultation, facilitation, and training, he created a confidential and supportive space where students, staff, and faculty could be heard, seek guidance, and find resolution. Matthew retired in late 2024, concluding a career that strengthened Waterloo's culture of respect, accountability, and community. Mr. Chancellor, in recognition of his outstanding accomplishments at the University of Waterloo and his commitment to fostering a respectful and inclusive community, I ask you to confer the distinction of Honorary Member of the University of Waterloo upon Matthew Erickson.
I am honored to confer upon you, Matthew Erickson, the title of Honorary Member of the University. I extend my sincere congratulations.
It is now my pleasure to welcome Carolyn McGregor, Acting Dean for today's ceremony and Associate Dean of Teaching.
They told me to adjust the mic. I'm just a little bit on the short side. Thank you, Jennifer, and congratulations, Matt. Well done. Mr. Chancellor, Mr. Vice Chancellor, colleagues, family and friends, and most importantly, our graduates, welcome. Welcome to Convocation. Convocation is an extremely special day for all of us, but especially for those of us that are so proud to see you get to this part in your journey. I am honored as our Associate Dean Teaching and Student Experience for the Faculty of Engineering to be representing Dean Mary Wells today. Dean Wells is traveling and she sends her sincerest congratulations to all of you. As I said, Convocation is such a special day. This is a day of joy, pride, and reflection. It is a privilege for all of us to stand with you as we celebrate all that you've accomplished at Waterloo. Today marks the accumulation of years of dedication, perseverance, and creativity, and it is a moment to honor the journey that brought you here. Breathe in those moments. Enjoy it, relish it. Graduating from Waterloo is no small feat. Each of you have taken on challenges that demanded determination, ingenuity, and heart. You have pushed boundaries in your disciplines, conducting research that opens new doors, shaping designs that are sustainable and human-centered, and developing technologies that respond to society's most pressing needs. Along the way, you balance deadlines, projects, late nights, probably more than one, with friendships, mentorship, and moments of discovery that will stay with you long after today. What unites you is not just your talent, but also the connections you've built. Connections to ideas, connections with one another, and connections to a community that will continue to support you. What you have accomplished here matters far beyond our campus. The challenges you've taken on, from climate resilience to artificial intelligence, from sustainable design to health technologies, are among the defining issues of our time. And as Waterloo graduates, you will help shape the world. As you begin your next chapter, I hope you take with you not only the expertise you have gained, but also the spirit of this place. Curiosity, collaboration, work with others, responsibility, step up, be accountable, and most of all, compassion. Work with your heart and your mind. These values, innovation with purpose, knowledge in service of society, and leadership with integrity will guide you well, whatever lies ahead. Now, on behalf of the Faculty of Engineering, I am delighted to celebrate this milestone with you. We look forward in confidence to see the positive impacts that you are going to make in your communities, in your professions, and in the world. So congratulations, class of 2025. We are deeply proud of you. And I do want to add that there is a theme up here on the front. So we are all wearing, courtesy of the President's office. So I also want to add, go Jays. So Mr. Chancellor, Mr. Vice Chancellor, I now request that you confer the degrees upon the graduates of the Faculty of Engineering.
Would the members of the graduating class please rise up? Mr. Chancellor, I present to you those scholars who fulfilled the statutory requirements laid down by the Senate of the University that they may be admitted to their various and several degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me and in the university, I hereby admit you to your various and several degrees, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Congratulations to all of you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Please be seated. It is now my distinct pleasure to welcome your class valedictorian, Andrea Chalkma, to the podium to address our graduating class.
I'm just slightly taller than Professor McGregor, so I will adjust. Mr. Chancellor, members of Convocation, fellow graduates, and guests, it is a true honor to stand in front of you today as we celebrate our accomplishments and we look forward to what is yet to come. Pursuing any graduate degree, or any degree in general, is no easy feat. It requires hard work, dedication, no matter what walk of life you've come from. We can think back to the days reviewing course content, publishing research papers, designing the latest experiment, and completing projects. These moments have all accumulated to this day where we have added another degree to our belts. For some of us, this was our first time away from home, and for others, it was the first time digging deep into a specific area. For others, it was both. We have come out of this experience with more personal growth and a deepened knowledge of our respective fields, transforming personally and professionally. We have shown critical thinking, resilience, adaptability, and perseverance. These learnings will always be a benefit to us as we take on new challenges in life and we explore the multitude of pathways that are open. Whether that is a fulfilling career in industry, foraying into the world of academia, or making a completely different pivot, the skills and experiences we have gained from the University of Waterloo will stay with us forever. Regardless of the direction you're going in life or the direction that life will take you, there are two aspects I think as individuals we need to consider: our past and our present. The ability to study at a renowned university in a rigorous program comes with a lot of privilege. While as individuals we have put in much work to get to this space, I think it's important to recognize the gravity of where we are and the ways in which life has led us to this moment. It provides perspective and helps guide us as we start navigating future pathways that may bring their own battles to us. I often think of the privilege I have had to pursue this degree and the support of those around me to bring to this stage. I think about the hard work my parents put in to ensure my sister and I were able to live a life of opportunities. I think of the teachers and leaders who believed in my academic and leadership potential. I also think about the friends who are the kind and supportive shoulder when I needed it the most. We did not achieve this degree on our own. There are many individuals who have guided us and supported us in different ways. I would like to thank all those that have supported us during our journey. In one way or another, we have a community that has rallied around us and supported us from near and afar. To our friends, family, loved ones, and faculty, thank you for your patience, love, support, guidance throughout, and for being the community we need to succeed. Thank you for believing in us and encouraging us at every step of the way. We live in a complicated, polarized world that is ever-changing. Technologically, intellectually, socially, the sky is the limit when it comes to change that we see in our life. But as engineers, what are we bringing into this world? We have a large toolkit of knowledge, skills, and experiences in our heads and in our hearts. We have a decision to make about how we use that toolkit in our lives. The diverse perspectives, ideas, and backgrounds in this room will make an impact. Think deep about the values that you hold and what matters to you, and understand how that can be provided into the world, whether that's in your personal life or your professional life. We all have a role to play in this world to make a positive difference, and we can all do our part. For me, this looks like volunteering for girl-led organizations like Girl Guides of Canada and contributing to STEM advocacy efforts locally and globally, as I have seen how important representation is to encourage more young girls and women to pursue STEM. For you, it might be developing a machine learning algorithm to detect diseases, or building a water filter for a remote village, or simply advocating for an issue that matters to you. Whatever it is, think about what impact you're leaving in this world and in your community. To conclude, I encourage you all to reflect on your past and think about the present to innovate for the future. We have the power, the skills, and the abilities to make change. The type of change we make is in our hands. To my fellow graduates, congratulations once again for this remarkable achievement. Let us enjoy this moment, celebrate our successes, and in the words of Nelson Mandela, a bright future beckons. The onus is on us through hard work, honesty, and integrity to reach for the stars. Thank you.
Let's have another round of applause for your valedictorian. My name is Sean. I'm honored to read each graduate's name as they cross the stage today. Before we begin, I just want to share a few brief housekeeping notes to help the ceremony run smoothly. To our guests, Just a reminder, we kindly ask that you remain in your seats as your graduate crosses the stage. Professional photographs are being taken of every graduate, and there will be ample opportunity for photos during the celebration that follows. If you want to take photos, please take them from your seat. To our graduates, this is your moment. Enjoy it. As you cross the stage, please face the audience, smile, feel free to wave to your family and friends, maybe do a little dance if you're so inclined. Take it all in. You've really earned it. We'll begin with the conferral of doctoral degrees one at a time, followed by our masters three at a time, and finally, our bachelor's graduates one at a time. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, it's my pleasure to present the graduating class from the Faculty of Engineering. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Hilda Hadan. Dr. Hamid Akbari Chalaresi. Dr. Shima Akbarian. Dr. Yekta Amir Khalili. Dr. Mohammed Taghi Badakhshan. Dr. Mohammed Omid Bagheri. Dr. Bersu Bastug Azar. Dr. Fuad John Beluniolu. Dr. Xu Chuan Chang. Dr. Chao Yun Chen. Dr. Mateus Augusto Correa. Dr. Daniel Yao Dapa. Dr. Sante DiCecco. Dr. Nilufar Eftekari. Dr. Milad Entizami. Dr. Ali Askandari. Dr. Crizia Francisco. Dr. Kyle Gao. Dr. Amit Gulsaran. Dr. Syed Ali Hosseini Farah Abadi. Dr. Jason Yihan Chu. Dr. Shisheng Hu. Dr. Xinyu Huang. Dr. Chun Xiao Li. Dr. Basharat Mahmood. Dr. Mohammed Munshed. Dr. Bekish Nasirzadeh. Dr. Pranav Nath. Dr. Jinman Park. Dr. Itisak Prama. Dr. Megnath Ramesh. Dr. Daniel Rangel Martinez. Dr. Shubham Ranjan. Dr. Syed Ali Kasim Rizvi. Dr. Early Shi. Dr. Yu Shi. Dr. Lucas Tito Pereira Sobrera. Dr. Matthew Sparks. Dr. Yu Chao Teng. Dr. Serkan Turhan. Dr. Yanan Wei. Dr. Hee Bong Young. Dr. Jin Xuan Zheng. Dr. Fan Zhao. Mr. Chancellor, I now present the candidates for the degree Master of Applied Science. Sheila Afros, Cedric Atias, Pranav Venkatesan. Jarun Bai, Ridwan Mohammed Bari, Masa Barjinikabaz. Jillian Ryder Binley, Aline Braz Ramirez, Arda Mert Chetin. Andrea Chakma, Jacob Douglas Chateauneuf, Param Ravin Dave. Ida Putu Wiwika Dharmasidi, Omar Ali Elayat, Rebecca Fang. Shaswat Garg, Alice Stephanie Gomez, Amr Mohammed Hamdi. Monica Manwa Ho, Stoyan Hristov, Nikila Kalia. Akash Karthikeyan, Alireza Kave, Owner Kilinch. Yiming Lee. Our next graduate is also the recipient of the Alumni Gold Medal for Outstanding Academic Performance in a Master's Program, Chang Liu. Chiran Lu, Abdul Manam, Teresa Diamante Marota. Alexis Diana Miniti, Karthikeyan Natarajan Pugajendi, Roshan Nepal. Paul Junghook Park, Grace Stephanie Parapanchi, Joao Paulo Pinto Galdino Marquez. Seper Rabariasal, Arko Roy Chowdhury, Chauvin Sudan Saha. Reshma Shaji, Vinayak Sharma, Emily Helen Smythe. Christopher Sung, Sheikh Abrar Tamid, Olha Vakulenko. Jinghan Wong, Jian Kai Wong, Alexander Haoyan Shu. Shu Ganyu, Zhen Yi, Yuhan Zheng. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Architecture. Lamis Abdul Khalik Abdullah Al-Kebsi, Zoya Khan, Drastivir Parag Mehta. Windia Murthy. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Business Entrepreneurship and Technology. Faisal Abdul Kader, Oluwafemi Herdidayor, Musa Jaweri. Adana Ogbone Deborah Amici, Bilal Muhammad Aslam, Sarah Riel Joy Sesnick. Yile Chen, Patrick Emery, Manpreet Singh Garha. Ayula Badebello, Aryaman Goel, Joran He. Wei Yahoo, Asif Chasani, Avery Claire Kelly. James David Livingstone, Tanjiha Mahmood, Nicole McDonald. Hugh Ching No, Osagi Oche Noze Otote, Ayodeji Josiah Ogundiran. Ernest Namdi Onuora, our anthem singer Hope Ungala Pembe, Mitsiana Adelia Pila. Ali Shaverdi, Chen Shen, Archit Singh. Zichin Sun, Nok Tu Tran, Tarun Tiagi. Chinazom Uaoma, Mojtaba Valipur, Lehigh Wang. James Arthur White, Nathaniel Wilson, Barbara Audrey Yaknin. Chen Chi Yao, Vanessa Nengimote Yongdede, Yanming Yu. Yang Tong Zhang, Bai Cheng Zhu. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Engineering. Arshita Samuel Chidubem Agbanusi, Ogeneovo Agbroko. Viknesh Balabhaskaran, Gayatri Balasundaram, Azadan Hormuz Bagwagar. Chavi Bhatia, Mingchen Kai, Maximus Simon Peter Casey. Minbayar Dai, Ziyun Fu, Lovepreet Singh Gill. Jean-Fei Gu, Lin Yan Guo, Zihao Guo. Gitika Hanumara, Daxin Huang, Zhonghao Huang. Munia Humera, Si Him Hong, Fatima Tahira Hussein. Rajveer Dilip Singh Jadhav, Ja Xuan Ken, Sonia Kalgola. Harmahak Singh Kangura, Peng Fei Ku, Derek Richard Kursakowski. Christian James Legere, Julio Alejandro Leon, Shiyang Lee. Wenji Li, Xinglong Li, Yiran Li. Zhuo Ying Li, Donglin Liu, Jeffrey Liu. Yanan Liu, Yifei Liu, Zhanhong Liu. Shujie Lo, Yichen Lu, Uday Chandrashkumar Madan. Bo Ming Man, Zhengding Mao, Samira Marzia. Akshit Mahendirata, Shachi Devang Naik, Ishani Nandi. Shahana Mariam Nofal, Oganero Jeannie Ogigba, Adnan Atif Osmani. Yingru Pan, Kaksit Daval Kumar Pandya, Nalaya Sai Papu. Nandini Rajasekaran, Sneha Rao, Sarah Raza. Emma Catherine Raiders, Ibad Ur Rehman, Bikramjit Singh Saini. Sogol Shagagi Afzali, Shuya Shi, Zhongshuan Song. Rithik Raj Savdarmet, Faraz Tahir, Ji Ye Tong. Daphne Thanigaival, Ruchi Tian, Nehal Nitin Kumar Varma. Pratik Rajendra Vyavahare, Ray Wong, Wenhan Wong. Yan San Wong, Yu Yao Wong, Zheng Wang. Zi Yue Wong, Hui Shan Wen, Xiu Hui Wu. Yanlin Wu, Yufei Wu, Huan Zhang Xia. Jin Wen Shu, Jin Yi Shu, Xiao Hong Shu. Dai Xin Yang, Hao Yang, Noah Yi. Ji Yao Yu, Shen Kai Zhang, Tony Zhao. Wen Hei Zhao, Yiming Zhao, Ji Hao Zhao. Hao Xuan Zhu, Ling Rei Zhou, Chun Hao Zhu. Hao Rong Zhu, Yi Jing Zhu. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Management Sciences. Zikui Wang, Sharon Shui, Shui Zhu Yang. Xiao Ying An, Yi Er Tsai, Long Yao Chen. Daria Delaney, Vic Feng, Avery Lee Funston. Xin Gu, Lily Hong Yun Hua, Chu Yu Huang. Karan Kumar, Huilin Lee, Jajun Lee. Lucy Liao, Jingtong Liu, Yijun Liu. Junyu Ma, Sophia Teresa Nasato, Utkarsh Singh. Ling Xiao Song, Xinrei Song, Shivam Alkesh K. Vias. Rochi Wong, Manyin Wong, Hai Ning Yin. Hui Jie Zhang, Fa Shang Zhu. Mr. Chancellor, that concludes our master's graduates. I now present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Applied Science Honors Cooperative Program. Zara Ahmed. Garv Bala. James Edward Brotherton. Ryan Anthony Chan. Yuhan Chen. Stephen Michael Erat. Varun Garg. Logan Everett Haggard. Alvi Hassan. Shane Xie. Kian Jacques Jerome. Rohan Bhargav Kasoju. Karelos Adel Khalil. Ahmed Ali Khan. Yunchan Ko. Lingru Kong. Catherine Shinyi Lee. George Chingcheng Lee. Harkirat Singh Mander. Orson Nikwe Marman. Rakin Mobin Mohammed. Navanith Niranjan. Shahir Rana. Ariana Nicole Rauliuk. T.M. Nazmus Sadat. Gabriel Hannah Takla. Nathan Tang. Andrew Tuan Yao Triu. Carl Wong. Ming Xuan Yin. Abrar Zahir. Alan Jang. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Architectural Studies Honors Program. Sarah Abdul Karim. Valentina Alicia Stamatina Aguayo Martiri. Samira Ibrahim Ahmed. Abir Ali. Matthew Allen Baker. Charles Allen Barber. Nisha Bathela. Ian Leonard Bryan. You know, you set the bar pretty high and now you're fading. Sophia Alina Chalk. Alvin Ji Zhao Chen. Audrey Lee Rong Chen. Nathan Wing Hei Choi. Kristen Chow. Ann Klock. J.D. Dai. Kyati Danak. Simone Rochelle Darvo. Liam Jeffrey Engel. Megan Grace Engelin. Renee Fang. Jacob Farquharson. Grisha Ganesh. Avina Hannah Gonin. Jan Hendricks. Tsi Ying Sammy Huang. Morgan Jacobson. Hannah Yaglarsh. Samya Jain. Shin Miao Jiang. Yongjin Kim. Elizabeth Grace Kingsley. Brianna Cly. Emily Koch. Boris Lamb. Sabrina Jade Lee. Catherine Su Ying Leung. Valerie Leung. Leanne Lockman Lee. Catherine Silan Lian. Ksenia Lukic. Grace Liang. Carlotta Ann Mace. Kai Ling Mai. Isabella Haley Markham. Andrew McDonald. Keena Mistry. Julia Victoria Mraz. Tara Natalia. Dean Nguyen. Roxolana Ozarianska. Danny Pang. So Un Park. Chuan Min Pham. Patricia Helen Poyana. Isabella Radusinovich. Nicole Paula Rubenstein. Kimia Saftarzadeh. Michael Salib. Naya De Sousa Sanchez. Azana Alexia Saunders. Ashka Shah. Megan Nicole Souza. Sydney Elizabeth Simak. Laura Tarasov. Charlotte Kelly Teng. Athena Anastasia Pharmacoulas Walker. Aaron Kai Chi Wong. Lorianne Audrey Wong. Hannah Wanacott. Edward Wu. Shi Ran Xie. Bing Ching Yang. Phyllis Yang. Alexandra Justine Young. Rui Chuan Yin. Lan Yin Zheng. Cynthia Zhong. Roshan Zhong. Mr. Chancellor, I see you've taken a few selfies, and you and I have a bit of a tradition, I think. In the final ceremony, before the final graduate, are we going to get our selfie? Okay, let's do it.
Of course.
Ready?
Last year, he told me he was wearing the purple turban. I wore the purple glasses. This works out great. You get a huge round of applause now because they've been waiting so long. Yi Heng Zhong. Please join me in congratulating all the graduates in the Faculty of Engineering.
Mr. Chancellor, I now request you to confer in absentia the various and several degrees upon those candidates who were approved by Senate but were unable to be present at today's convocation.
I confer the degrees in absentia. Congratulations.
Thank you. To our graduates and new alumni, my heartfelt congratulations on this accomplishment. Another round of applause for them all. As we close, I would like to invite the registrar to stand up and come forward. I want to take a moment to recognize a university leader who will be retiring at the end of this year, making this their final convocation. Kathy Newell Kelly is the registrar. The registrar is responsible for every phase of your experience as a student, from before you enroll, during the recruitment process, when you register for your courses, ensuring the systems are up to date, and then the final moment, when I ask the Chancellor to grant you your degrees, by saying you fulfilled the statutory requirements laid down by Senate. There were 2,800 of you over the last 2 days. We have to rely on the registrar and her team to ensure each and every one of you has fulfilled those requirements. So she is essential to the convocation experience for all of you. Thank you, Kathy, for everything you've done for the institution. We wish you the best in your retirement. Thanks. Thank you to all the family and friends who've gathered here today to join our graduates in this celebration and for supporting these graduates during their academic journey. And to our new graduates, thank you. You now join our global community of more than 250,000 alumni, helping our institution stay connected to the world around us. Waterloo graduates are known for integrating knowledge and innovation across disciplines. They are known for their courage, creativity, and resilience. Above all, they are known for approaching challenges in unique ways and uncovering impactful solutions. At Waterloo, we think differently, act with purpose, and work together to make the world a better place. Take the knowledge and inspiration that you have acquired here at Waterloo, as many before you have, and make a difference in the world. As you have benefited from attending Waterloo, this institution has benefited from having you as a part of our community. I wish you all the best in the future. Now, it is my pleasure to welcome back Mayangan Henry, Indigenous Knowledge Keeper, to provide the closing. Mayangan is our #1 Blue Jays fan. Thank you for lending me your medallion. And go Blue Jays, go.
Yes. Oh. I can only say how proud I was to watch you cross the stage, all your families and your happy faces as you went by. But, you know, this is a special moment for me, too. I get a chance to spend a minute with you. But I want to take you on a little bit of a journey other than what you just went through. When you come into the Indigenous world, we celebrate, too. And there's special ways that we do that. We actually, instead of being in a building so beautiful as this, we go into a lodge, which is built out of natural trees and saplings. And we would put it together before the event. And we would get some of the saplings and we would bend them over and join them at the top. So it'd be kind of like a longhouse, kind of a, and then we'd put the door facing the east and one to the west. But the door to the west we don't use. We use the one to the east because when the sun comes up in the morning, life travels and the sun goes down in the west. So this is a new beginning for you. So we come into the eastern doorway, and along the edge of that, inside of that lodge, you'll see components of different families. I belong to the Wolf clan. That's why I wear the wolf on my regalia here. And I would sit with my brothers and sisters of the Wolf clan. But there's other clans that everybody is a part of, and you would join that clan. And as you come into that lodge and you sit with your clan, you get your teachings. You understand that you're part of a family that has various characteristics. And this is where I like to bring people along. You have natural abilities, and sometimes those natural abilities come very easy for you if you know your lineage, your background, and some of the characteristics that you come from. So when I think about the wolf, I kind of think about myself and my decisions I have to make, and I can align them with that wolf because it'll help me maybe make better decisions in life. And so as we sit into the lodge, we'll light a fire in the center. And the fire of the center, if you go camping or if you feel that warmth of that heat, it's just kind of drawing. It makes you feel good. And the heat in the fire, what we understand, brings light, warmth, and love. And as you sit in that circle together with all of you in this circle, you get a chance to see all your friends that you went to school with, ones that you struggled with, ones that you helped along this journey that you're on. And it feels so comforting to know that you're all together on this special moment, because this is your day. And so inside that lodge, 2 elders will walk into that lodge. And one might even be somebody you might know, Elder Bill, who was such a very important component to engineering. And he went back to Creator not too long ago, but he left a really important message, and he left a very important impact on many of the people in your faculty and across the university. But I think Elder Bill would also, along with other elders, they would ask you a very important question at this time of your career. I guess it's very simple. What are you going to do with that career now? And they'd like to offer a suggestion, which is really important, that think about what we live on this earth and how important our Mother Earth is, how she provides water, air, food, and gives you land to walk on during the time that you're on the earth. And these elders would say, in your engineering career or whatever career you're doing, relate it to the betterment of our future. Learn from our elders, who may be gone now, but learn that your responsibility now is for the future. Not just your own children and grandchildren, but 7 generations ahead. And make those decisions to make it better for them, which we feel is our responsibility. You're engineers now. You can make some great discoveries and be passionate about this world in a good way. And we'll see a better future for our children if we all align together. So in closing, in this beautiful circle that we're in, the elders would look at each and every one of you and they would say, Zagidwin. In my language, that means I love you. And I think there's a part of your heart that always will shine when you go through struggles, that peace that'll you turn to when you're going through challenges. And that's the love that's in everybody's heart. We have it. We have to dig for it sometimes, and sometimes it gets broken, but it's there forever. And I think this will get us through any time that we struggle in life. Find that love that we need to have, especially during days like this with war and climate change issues and the hardship that we see in politics today. That love will get us through all of it. Might even get the Blue Jays to a World Series. Anyway, with that said, it was such an honor to be with you today, and love to spend this time with you. Chimigwech, everybody.
Well done. Well, Elder Henry, we love you as well, and to the graduating class of 2025 and all of our friends and family and guests, these contributions are a very important reminder of the work that is underway and the work that still needs to be done in recognizing all of the historical and ongoing wrongs perpetrated against Indigenous peoples and the legacy of colonialism that is still in place today. Elder Henry, thank you once again today for gracing us with your words of wisdom. We're also very grateful for all of your contributions and those of the Cedar Hill singers to today's ceremony. Now, there's one last step for me to do before my final responsibility. That is to invite my 2 super fans over here and yourself right here. We're going to do a little bit of practice here. When I say, let's go, what will you say? Excellent. So I'm going to get my camera out. I'm going to do the let's go, and you'll do the rest of it. And we'll get a little picture. Okay, maybe a video this time. How's that?
All right.
All right. Everybody ready? Okay, audience right behind us. Hang on, let me get the video thing going here. I'm learning. All right. Come on in. Okay, start. Let's go.
Blue Jays!
Let's go.
Blue Jays!
Wonderful. Okay. Convocation is officially adjourned. Please rise if you're able.